Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, let's discuss the most important QA automation interview questions asked recently in TCS. And the skill stack required for the job role is Selenium, Playwright, API testing, and BDD Cucumber. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the initial set of questions are based on Selenium. Okay, the first question goes like, among all the given locator, which locator is the fastest of all? If the method fails to find the element, which of the two methods throw you the expectations? What is Selenium? What are the advantages of Selenium over other tools? How to execute multiple test cases at a time in TestNG? Which method allows you to change control from one window to other window? Which annotations are executed first in TestNG? And which open source uh, tools allow us to read and write MS Excel file using Java? It's a tool, guys. There is a spelling mistake. Okay. And the next question is about how many types of XPath are there in the Selenium? And in Selenium 4, which of the following method allows us to take screenshots of a specific web element? Which language used in Gherkin usually? When you only want to access a single web element on a web page, which method will you use? Which class is used for dropdown in Selenium? Which component of Selenium is the most important? Which keywords are used in Gherkin? And how many locators does Selenium has? Which exception is shown in Selenium when there is a delay in the loading time of the elements with which we are interacting? What is the correct syntax for absolute XPath and relative XPath? And what is UI testing? Which XPath search dissimilar nodes in XML document from the current node? What do you mean by open source software? Which of the following browsers support Selenium? Which methods are present in page object model to locate the web element? Okay, which type of wait command waits for a certain amount of time before it throws an exception? Which tools you will use to manage and organize jar and library in excuse me guys, in automation, I mean to manage the files. Okay, uh so what type of testing, that is a type of change related testing performed after fixing a defect to confirm that a failure caused by the defect and does not reoccur? What do we call for this? Okay, and which type of XPath start with a double forward slash? Which type of XPath start with a single forward slash? How many type of wait commands does the Selenium WebDriver provide? Which of the following waits takes timeout and polling frequency as its parameter? Okay, so the next set of interview questions is about the Playwright. Okay, what is the role of selectors in Playwright and how do they differ from Selenium selectors? How does Playwright handle browser context isolation? What are the key differences between page, frame and worker in Playwright? How does Playwright support parallel test execution and how does it differ from Selenium? Explain how to intercept and mock network requests in Playwright. What are the techniques for handling authentication in Playwright? How does Playwright handle multi-tab scenarios? How to manage browser specific behaviors in Playwright? What are the disadvantages of Playwright? Okay. The next set of interview questions are based on Cucumber. What are the main differences between TDD and BDD? What are the three primary components or files required in Cucumber framework? How does Cucumber execution workflow navigate from a feature file step to the actual code? What are the key primary benefits and limitations of using Cucumber in a automation framework? How do you pass integer, string and floating point arguments from Gherkin to step methods? What is a parameter type and how do you create a custom one in Cucumber? What happens if a step in feature file does not have a matching step definition? What happens if a step matches multiple step definitions? Okay, guys, if you are looking for ultimate full stack QA automation interview preparation kit, which contains 10,000 plus real time interview questions along with detailed answers with latest updates on every week, uh, you can find the link in the description or in the comment box. It has been crafted after 3500 plus QA automation interviews, and it covers the actual questions asked in topmost companies, and it has been designed for 0 to 15 plus years of experienced candidates. Okay, so please do check out. It's really helpful for interviews where you can find study materials and interview questions with detailed answers asked across all the companies. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. All the best for your upcoming interview. Happy learning, happy testing.